I don't know what's going on in the league. To me, it just seems like there's just so much disrespect going on between spitting on guys, between punching in the groin. I don't know. Maybe this is like the new era of the young guys. You guys tell me, what do you think is the most disrespectful? Spitting, punching in the ball,
getting slapped.
Getting slapped, yeah.
I'll give you my ranking. I'm going to say spitting is number 1, slapping is number 2, and then getting punched in the nuts is number 3 to me. But I don't want somebody hockering up anything and spitting in my face. I don't even want somebody spitting in my body, let alone, but Brian didn't understand why being slapped was so disrespectful. And I'm not sure I can articulate it to him other than that it just feels more disrespectful to be slapped rather than punched.
I can't take you seriously. You look like Yoda.
No.
Welcome to Start With The Facts. Yeah, welcome back to Start With The Facts. If you weren't with us yesterday, this is the Bloods and Crips edition. Yeah. Me versus Will the whole week. Pause. And I got my hoodie on just so my peripheral is blocked. That is the only reason. So shout out to DJ and Dime Life. I appreciate the hoodie. DJ. Yeah, Mr.
I see
Miami.
Brian Diamond too, man.
Okay.
Every day. Yeah.
Courtesy of the Miami guy.
Yeah.
But so we was about to get at you too. Germ said you forgot about people up here. So Germ said where the rest of the year at.
My bad, Germ.
Let's check it out. The barbershop want to know where they Dime Life hats at. They want the hats.
Okay, I'll send the box up. I'll send the box up before Christmas, man.
There we go.
There you go. Yep. And I need my gear. I
got you. I got you. But remember, here's the conflict, Germ.
Yo.
You got to go with the 5-inch seam shorts. It's a lifestyle.
Man,
Listen. Dime Life motto is it's a lifestyle, not a season, dog. We got to get you in them 5 inches.
Nah, man. Pause that, man.
Mo, get him on the hack squats, baby.
Hey, look,
right.
Listen to me.
Alex, get him, Alex.
Come on, look. Then we got Will with this lazy ass hat.
That shit crazy.
Man, look at this shit, man. Look. Hey, this is supposed to be rivalry week. You see my man? Now look, DJ, you got a license for Michigan, right?
Yes, sir.
You got a whole license. You got to help my man Will out.
No. I can tell you how he got that.
I get it.
He was at one of the corporate tailgates. He threw a football. He threw a football through a tire from 10 feet away, and that's one of the game day giveaways, man.
Oh man! Look, we got it. Look, this is.
He proud because he earned it.
This whole hat is horrible. So look, if we gonna have a rivalry week, at least we gotta look right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This whole hoodie is right. I got a whole closet in there full of gear from you. I appreciate it. But we got to get my man Will something, right?
I've heard of dad hats. He got on his dad's hat.
Nigga, he got 2 pieces of Michigan gear. So look, look,
baby, lazy. That hat still sleep.
Let me ask you this: so are you a fan, or do you just root one week of the year against Ohio State? Okay, here we go. Who is the current coach for Michigan?
He still don't know.
Still doesn't know.
24 hours.
24 hours later, he doesn't
Oh, man.
We asked you yesterday and you didn't know.
Who was the coach, or not even the coach? Who was it? Lloyd Carr. Man.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Do you know who was the quarterback and the running back on a national championship team?
Crickets.
Man, this nigga ain't
Go ahead and hit the cricket button, man. Hit the trombone button.
Yeah. But with that being said, welcome to Start With The Facts. Again, this hoodie is just for Will, so I ain't got to be bothered by that dumbass hat. And he will take the criticism all week. But with that being said, we're going to get kicked off with the show. Brian, appreciate you supporting Buckeyes this week. We love you for it. Jerm is in the house. Alex is in the house. And again, if you're just joining us this week, it is Bloods and Crips for me and Will. And Will only got 2 pieces of gear. Yeah. All right, Will. We love you.
Can't wait to see that tomorrow.
Oh,
looking forward to it.
Look. Hey, DJ.
Yes.
You were invited to Thanksgiving if you happen to be in Ohio for Thanksgiving.
I appreciate it. What about Will?
Listen to me. So Will, Germ, and Alex coming.
Okay.
So it turned into a start with the facts Thanksgiving. So,
Start with the feast. That's what we can start with the feast edition.
so Brian, listen to me. You invited too. I know you won't come, but if
What do
y'all,
you mean you know I won't come?
well,
Hey, Parlay got to bring the mac and cheese.
you coming over?
Oh, now.
What time? I'll see if I'm back. If I'm in town, I'll be there.
If you're in town, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What time?
Hey, well, I don't know. I don't even know if there's white people eat Thanksgiving at a certain time on Thanksgiving.
I think probably everybody does it. We're having it's noon, 2 hours away. So but after I eat,
Black people
I'll
ain't
be
eat no
back.
Thanksgiving at noon.
Food's
What
still
time,
cooking.
what time do you
It's
eat?
still simmering.
Shoot, it doesn't matter. Hey, Parlay, do y'all do mac and cheese or do you do Velveeta shells?
Well, my mom makes homemade mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
But
There it is.
my kids won't eat it.
He said,
They're
why
boxed
not?
mac and cheese.
Velveeta shells.
Yeah, so we have two kinds.
I got a question, Brian. Does anything have raisins in it? Because listen, I've been watching these
That's,
these
The green
YouTube.
bean casserole, I believe, has raisins in it.
Keep it away from me. Right?
I've been seeing that going viral on YouTube.
Before we get into the show, what other unusual dish would black people be surprised to show up? Or if we came to your house, what would we be surprised at?
How about I tell you what we're having?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
tell us
And
what we're
then-
having.
Pumpkin pie.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah, some sort of like peanut butter pie as well.
Whoa.
Peanut butter.
I never
pie.
had
Peanut butter,
pie.
like a Reese's peanut butter type pie.
Okay, Reese's. I thought you were talking
I
about
start
like
with the
straight
dessert.
peanut butter.
Well, we don't do turkey. We're doing ham. We've converted away from turkey to ham about 10 years ago.
Yeah, most black people eat turkey.
Yeah. But most white people eat turkey too. We're a ham family.
So what's the reason? But why'd you switch?
I just never, I don't know. Turkey takes too long. It's a pain in the ass. And it was always too dry. So we went.
If you don't have that gravy, it's too dry.
Ham is super easy.
I agree.
Ham's super
Turkey's
easy.
dry.
Yeah, some sort of green bean casserole.
A pain in the butt and too dry is crazy. You gotta pause that.
I don't know, biscuits, maybe a little bit of gravy. I don't know. We'll see.
There you go.
We'll see when lunch comes out. Lunch comes out.
Lunch.
Lunch.
It is lunch.
Well, I forgot this was a sports show. We'll let Brian kick it off.
Yeah, let's start last night. Monday Night Football. Carolina at San Francisco. Game filled with first half turnovers, interceptions, fumbles, and well, DJ sent us a clip today. Also, somebody playing, I guess, bag tag there as they were getting tackled. So I don't know, DJ.
Yeah.
Tell us what you saw.
I mean, listen. Everybody knows. Everybody's heard of the peanut punch, right?
Yeah.
Usually, you do that on the ball carrier where he has the ball up here. Buddy from Carolina, I can't pronounce his last name, but not only did he peanut punch him, he had on a cast, so it was like reinforced. That mean that wrist didn't give through contact, man. I don't know what's going on in the league. Like to me, it just seems like there's just so much disrespect going on between spitting on guys, between punching in the groin. I don't know. Maybe this is like the new era of the young guys. You guys tell me, what do you think is the most disrespectful?
Out of
Spitting, punching in the balls,
getting slapped.
getting slapped. Yeah.
I'll give you my ranking. I'm going to say spitting is number 1, slapping is number 2, and then getting punched in the nuts is number 3 to me. But I don't want somebody hockering up anything and spitting in my face. I don't even want somebody spitting in my body, let alone, But Brian didn't understand why being slapped was so disrespectful. And I'm not sure I can articulate it to him other than that it just feels more disrespectful to be slapped rather than punched.
I can't take you seriously. You look like Yoda.
No. Look. Brian explained it, right? Because when we said, slap is most disrespectful, he says, why don't you just punch him? You punch him, you knock him out. If you slap him, it's basically saying,
Do something.
you can't do nothing to me. This is how irrelevant you are. Shut up.
When was the last
then
time
you
you
just-
saw somebody get slapped?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, weekly almost.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean, you have to break it up, but when
Like
you
people
get there,
start with a
people
slap
start with a
before they'll
slap.
close their fist and try to
They will
knock
start
somebody
with a
out.
slap. whether it's
Yeah.
domestic or whether it's two brothers.
Nah,
or-
I don't mean domestic.
I'm just saying, I see it. Whether,
let's not go that way.
Doesn't mean men and women.
Okay,
I'm talking
okay.
about two brothers,
Okay.
cousins. Like,
And they
what's
start
up?
with a slap.
Yeah, they start.
I've
with a
never
slap.
seen a man slap another man.
I've seen it happen several times in the locker room.
Really?
Several. One of the most gangsters ones was one teammate kept I ain't gonna say their names, but kept hitting on. the other
I
dude.
was thinking, let's get messy.
I can't get into names. Nah, I can't. Listen, he walked into the locker room and said, "Hey, what I told you about talking to my girl."
Oh, yeah, that'd do it.
And then their lockers was like very close, and then he just started getting ready.
Hey,
And nothing back. Nothing back.
Okay, well, I hear what everybody's saying, what they would do if you get slapped. What happens if you get slapped by somebody that you know 1,000% they can also beat your ass?
you gotta shoot him. Yeah, you gotta shoot him. That's it. Sorry,
I was
I ain't
gonna
promote
say-
violence.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I was going to say walk away. Jeremy goes,
Hey, no, you get ready for practice. You get ready for practice.
And Brian, that's why they slap them, because they know you ain't gonna do nothing about it. So that's
Yeah.
the ultimate disrespect. You a sucker, smack.
Hey,
I'm going about my business.
I give y'all some example. You remember when Caleb Plant got slapped by? Slapped Jamar Charlo.
Which one? It was one of the Charlo brothers.
One of the Charlos. Yeah, boxing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but you
I
seen it, right? Reed?
Yeah, 100%.
Man, I'm talking about he slapped all the courage out of him. Like he couldn't even do anything about it. He just balled up and got out the way. But that's an example. It's just like treating you like a girl. You know, like pow. Sorry, no domestic violence, but yeah, that's what it is. It's just like, yo, you a chick.
You a
And
chick.
This is how I'm gonna treat you.
Pretty much.
The craziest thing I seen was somebody talking and hitting somebody in the face while they was talking.
Yeah.
Now that's the most. If you ever in your life, because you just sitting there. To me, that's the most disrespectful right there.
But I tell you what's happening though. There's no. You've not seen any severe punishments for it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you this stuff gets addressed at the league office at the top of the year. It's like I don't know when do they sit down and rearrange rules and they have like owner meetings, but somebody's gonna have to bring to the forefront. You can't be hitting dudes in their nuts, spitting on them, and not have any serious consequence. That's just my opinion.
No, the punishment got to happen like it used to happen back in the old days.
Like
maybe
what?
maybe when we get not Joe Rogan, but Dana White involved, because in the off season we was all in Vegas Memorial Weekend at rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to all see these cats is getting too much money now. They on these islands and going to Fashion Week and going all to these exotic places. Back in my days, all season Vegas. Memorial Weekend. What's up? Where's that?
You know you're gonna see somebody.
Exactly, and that's the problem. You talk about punishment. Listen, these guys is making too much money. Fining them, suspending them games. Nah, you gonna have to see me. And when you see me,
$500,000. That's a big punishment for.
no. On
Mark
top
King.
of getting your ass beat though,
Oh, do both.
and then hold on, and then top of me like having my boy go live, like you leaking, trying to get your shit fixed. Like that's the only way, man.
Hey man, who won? Not
agree.
you.
So Monday Night Football, it was what it was. That was, I think, more entertaining than the game itself. Brock Purdy was back, didn't have a great game, got a W in his first game back. I don't know if you're Brock Purdy and you're sitting on the sideline after throwing your second or third interception. Are you kind of sitting there like, shit? Mac Jones looked pretty good. They interviewed him after the game, and it said, that thought never went through his mind. But as a professional athlete, don't you have to think about that?
Go ahead.
No, listen, we spoke about this before, right? Why is it easy for the backup to go out there and play free? There's no pressure on you, right? Why was it easy for Brock Purdy to jump into the NFL like he did, being such a low draft pick?
Mr. Irrelevant.
There was no expectations of him. Now he's playing with the pressure. Now he's seeing like, hey, without me, this train keeps going. Now he wants to come back in and prove, why he got that new deal, why he got the new contract, and now he's pressing. He threw 3 interceptions in the first half. It might have been the first quarter,
first
but I
half.
know it was okay in the first half. He's pressing.
Yeah.
He's pressing. You have job security, and he's just nervous.
Yeah, but so I'm going to go back. I'm gonna probably bring this whole conversation. Me and Jeremy was watching this last night, and I keep going back, and I said, Jerm, I said, look what's happening. And I said, you have backup quarterbacks or people who you don't have a bunch of money invested into being productive, right? Yeah. And I keep on saying it. And now Joe Burrow is a bad example. I probably led with the wrong example of talking about somebody who could be replaced with a backup with Joe Flacco being 41. But even what you all are talking about this right now is going back to proving my point. And I said, are people going to start to rethink this where, like, this phenomenon of, like, let me pay our quarterback this premier amount of money. And you have to sacrifice so many other pieces, offensive linemen, guys who can rush the ball, people who can sack, specialists. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's just a bunch of other pieces that take to contributing to a team. And now we know every team won't be in Super Bowl contention, but you can win enough games to keep your fan base excited. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard when the majority of your salary cap is swallowed up into one player. Pause. Excuse me. You know, when all your money is vested. How much do they pay Brock Purdy? 40, 50 million?
Oh, I don't know.
Sounds he got a bag. He got a bag, but who will always get paid? Guys that have exceptional talent will always get paid. Now, this is going to start to open up the conversation on system guys.
So I was about to go there. So do you pay exceptional talent, or do you pay a coach who runs a phenomenal system who can take mediocre talent? You know, I would rather put my premium on a coach. Yeah. Put my premium on a coach. He builds a system. You can take a guy with an average skill set, make him look above average, and you can get me into playoff contention every year. And, you know, you have a fan base that can get excited about that. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I think that's what the Dallas Cowboys are. I think Dallas is a team that if you get Dallas to the playoffs and you get them in the conversation of Super Bowl contention, I think their whole fan base is happy with that. I don't think. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it okay? You get a coach with a good system, then you probably can sacrifice at the quarterback position, get a good game manager. But if you don't have that. Yeah, correct. If it's reversed, though, you got to have an exceptional quarterback.
Okay, but how easy is it to come across exceptional talent?
How many exceptional coaches would you say there are in the NFL?
I don't know. We're talking, but that's why we talk about. Excuse me. That's why we're talking about Andy Reid, right? Or that's why you pay him $20 million versus paying Kevin Stefanski $3 million. I would much rather go. I'm an owner of a team, I would much rather go try to figure out who's the next guy and put the money into a great coach and try to get that first and say, hey, man, do you have the eye for talent, for developing talent, or taking, you know, Jeremy, who may be a 7, and make Jeremy in a system look like a 9? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just because when you get exceptional talent, they can hold you hostage. You know what I'm saying? And then you build your entire team around somebody who's a premier talent. And Tom Brady's a bad example. But just think about people who are super exceptional. Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying? He basically holds the Ravens hostage.
Yeah, not even that. Like, if you do get into a negotiating war with Lamar Jackson, you have to understand that the O-line that you got reflects his style. The receivers that you got reflect his style. The tight ends, the running back. So once you get rid of him, if you don't bring in someone like him into your system, you know, it's just like why schools are hesitant to get rid of a Franklin, because it's not just the head coach. It's the assistant coaches. It's the strength coaches. It's a trickle-down effect, and you really got to look at, like, okay, if me and this so-called player doesn't work out, what is the damage to the team? What are all of the moving chess pieces that have to be moved in order for us to be relevant again?
I think picking a great head coach is more of a crapshoot than figuring out who a great quarterback is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you mean?
I think Mike Vrabel is a great example. Mike Vrabel got fired in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Is Mike Vrabel a great coach?
He's a good one.
Looks pretty good this year.
Yeah.
But he wasn't good enough to coach in Tennessee, right? He was outcast. He was fired.
Around him, right?
I think Tennessee made a mistake.
But who like when you get past Andy Reid and tell me, like, who are the other great coaches in the NFL?
Well, you wouldn't call Sean Payton a great coach?
I don't know. I mean,
great coach.
Sean Payton is.
He's
that's
been
what I'm asking.
successful.
Who are the great? Because we could rattle off 8 to 10 great quarterbacks, but I don't know that we could name 5 great coaches.
Sean McVay.
I don't know.
Now we're going
I'm
to
gonna
go
go.
record.
I'm gonna go
He also
Mike
has a
T,
great, he also has a great quarterback.
But yeah,
Mike Tomlin.
Stanford was
Mike
good.
Tomlin.
Help me.
But that's what
Legit.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
But I get what you're saying.
But Mo, the conversation isn't about great coaches. The conversation isn't about great players. The conversation are, I'll say this with all respect, mid players or system guys getting 40, 50 million. And it's not their fault.
Right.
It all has to do, without going too deep, it all has to do within the collective bargaining agreement. I remember when that number just shot up to where defensive ends, were getting 30, 40 million dollars. Then that thing shot up to 70, 80 million dollars. And so when the players negotiated a contract, I think I was still active in playing. They forced teams to spend year one in the new deal like 90% of revenue. Then it went to 93%. And then when we saw this crazy skyrocket, like I'll give you an example. Defensive end for the University of Miami, Olivier Vernon, played for the New York Giants. And I'm not saying he wasn't deserving of the money, but he played for the New York Giants. He was up for a contract. He had 5 sacks. I believe he did a deal over $80 million. That all happened because these teams were now forced to spend 99% of their budget. Well, prior to that, they were trying to say, hey, can I win the championship with only spending 80%, 85%? So I think that the conversation really is about, okay, now that we have to spend this money, do I give $30 to $50 million to a quarterback that is a system guy, that doesn't have exceptional talent, that it's really like a plug and play, and I can bring there's at least 10 to 15 different individuals in the league right now that I can plug in with this guy and we won't miss a beat.
That that was. I mean, I'm happy you said it because it helped me to educate myself and it helped to understand his argument a little bit better.
Let's talk about. We talked about Thanksgiving. Let's talk about the Thanksgiving Day games. I'm going to rattle off the 3 games that are being played and the times. You guys tell me which one. You can only pick one. Which one you're looking forward to most and why. So the day starts at 1:00. Green Bay at Detroit. Then at 4:30, it's Kansas City at Dallas, and then the evening game on NBC is Cincinnati at Baltimore. Alex, you're first.
Green Bay versus the Lions, man. I like to see those running backs, Sonic and Knuckles. Like I said, I picked them to go to the Super Bowl this year with the Lions, so I want to see them go out there and do well. Green Bay beat the Steelers, so I hope they beat their tail, and that's the game I'm looking forward to.
Reese?
Oh, what? Oh no, I think y'all Cowboys. I just want to see them lose, right? Nothing will make my Thanksgiving Day better than watching
Seeing Jerry Jones suffer.
Are they playing at the Cowboys?
At Dallas.
Dallas,
yeah.
I mean, that was Jerry's hustle. I knew that motherfucker was going to put everybody in that stadium. You motherfuckers off work, y'all coming to spend with us. I want to see the Cowboys lose, man, because I thoroughly enjoy Mike Irvin coming on It Is What It Is and crying and complaining about why the Cowboys lost. But I want to see the Cowboys get beat at their home field on Thanksgiving. And I'm going to tell you this. I turned into a Patrick Mahomes super fan last week after I seen him come back and beat the Colts. And so I don't know how both teams will do on a short week. That'll be yet to be seen, but I can't wait to see it.
I'm going with the Dallas and
KC.
Yeah, same reasons. Can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. I just love to see them lose, especially on Thanksgiving.
Where did this Cowboy hate come
Man,
from?
we can't stand
No Cleveland Brown. Where is this?
This is like, and I can't stand Jerry Jones neither, man.
Where did this come from?
My hate comes from, I got so many people, it is Cowboys Steeler fans who are just fanatics, right? You can be talking about anything.
Delusional, right? That's where the word gets used properly, Alex. Delusional.
Trust me, I know. We got Buckeye fans that are delusional.
So with Cowboy fans, they think every year is day to year. They think they like one piece or one part away. They thought the Michael Parsons trade was going to do something more for them than what they did. And I just hate how much they brag. So I'm like the opposing voice and the opposing view for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't like them.
Got you. So I'm gonna go 2 games. Obviously, I want to see the Ravens.
Man,
I want to see
pick one.
No. I don't care. right?
Damn, Brian.
No. See how he trying to put us together, Brian? You rocking Dime Life, but you know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
Pick all three if you'd like. It's up to you.
There you go, right? Right. Ravens, Cincinnati. I just want to see the Ravens widen the gap. See how quick that was? Widen the gap versus Pittsburgh.
Oh.
That's all that I care about, right? But I'm gonna give Mo and Germ.
Hey, that's the next topic. Slow down.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Mo and Germ something to look at, right? So you see the Cowboys offense, you see their high power, you see Pickens, you see what they're doing. They're putting up a bunch of scores, able to come back after 21. You talk about Mahomes, you said you became a fan. Now, this is a game that you got to watch because he's going into this game telling everybody, hey, we got to run this scoreboard up, fellas. Like, this is not going to be a 13-10, 17-12 battle. And so I think, with the lack of margin of error for Kansas City and Mahomes knowing national televised game, right, playing against one of the number one offenses in the NFL, he gonna gunsling that thing. And so I just can't wait to see how he throws that ball around.
That's a good take. I'm intrigued by the Cincinnati at Baltimore game. Baltimore's favored by 7 because Joe Burrow's coming back. Right. I really want to see what he looks like coming back from injury, and if the Bengals have any shot of putting together some type of run. But because that Kansas City at Dallas, I would have picked any of the games at that time slot because we eat lunch for Thanksgiving. I told you guys at 12. So 4:30, we're going back for seconds. It's leftovers, reheating everything, full food coma, recliner, feet up. That 4:30 game, it doesn't matter what it is. That's the one I'm watching.
There we go.
Hey, so I want to jump to Mo real quick. When you said that you are now a super fan of
Pat Mahomes.
But what were you saying about him earlier this year when they were
That they was rebuilding. This was a down year.
Okay. Now you flip the bandwagon and you're a super fan.
Yeah. Let me tell you like this.
Hey, we teaching Alex how to be a fan. Hey, none of it is real. None of it is real. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I remember that with those words. You can do whatever you want. So I want to stand on the fence. Bounce myself off.
You can do everything but that. You can't stand on the fence.
You make the rules.
I always say, as facts change, your opinion can change.
Absolutely. Okay.
And so, one thing you will always, I don't care what it is, what player, what sport, what industry, whatever. When somebody's doing something phenomenal, I just get impressed by it, right? Yeah. When I seen him come back and play the way he played against the Colts, I was like, man, this dude is really good. I tell you one thing that I like is when you have when you see somebody play professional football very well. To me, it's like fucking music to my eyes. And when you see Jordan play basketball very well, you know what I'm saying? When you see somebody do something very, very well or the way it's supposed to be done, to me, that's like some impressive thing. And when I seen him have that drive last week, I was like, man, that's what that shit is supposed to look like. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It looked beautiful. Him playing football. So that's my 2 cents.
I got you. All right.
And I just think the NFL puts out a better product when the superstars are performing like superstars.
Agreed.
So Patrick Mahomes performing, it makes the NFL more interesting.
Okay, well, you seen George Pickens catching the ball last week. He was making phenomenal catches. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fun. That's fun for the viewer, fun for the fan.
Yes,
Whether you like Dallas or not, you clearly hate Dallas.
Yeah.
You still want to see superstars perform at a high level.
And I hate to say it. I'm saying, DJ, that I think that's why people want to see things great happen at Miami.
Yeah.
Miami's been great for so long. They've had superstars come out of there. You don't want to see average players. You want to see guys who feel like they're bigger than life, guys who feel like they battered everybody. You just want to see that. To me, that's what sports is, But for sorry-ass franchises, you don't care what they do.
Yeah, so my barber, whose also name is Jeremy, he texted me yesterday. He said, thank you guys for giving us George Pickens, because he's a Dallas fan.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, man, okay, you guys balled out, had a slow start, but you guys balled out. He's like, yeah, but CD Lamb got to get it together. He might be working for one of the families.
No. Listen, he's just if he can accept the number 2 role, if he can accept the number 2 role, Cowboys gonna be something to deal with.
Ooh, Lamb, the number 2?
Right now, Right now, that's what he is.
And
After
what
the
happened?
injury,
Yes, what happened
After the
was
injury, the way that Pickinson stepped it up and he feeling himself and the swags. The
Does
swag
it,
he
does
got,
it
the
go like
catches that he
that?
make.
It's just like, okay,
Yes, it
you
goes like
slacking
that.
in production, we gonna move you. You're gonna be the second option,
Yes.
just like that.
That's how it
well,
goes.
no, it'll go back and forth, right? Because first of all, everybody looked at Pickens was a 50-50 ball guy, right?
Yeah,
Have him run a 9 route, throw it up, speed, athleticism. He's going to take it away. When CD got hurt, he had to be the number one
his
guy.
bag.
So he had to open his bag up. Like Alex said, he had to start running the route tree. Well, now teams are like, CD is still the man, so we still going to lean to CD. We'll double the CD. We'll buzz underneath CD. Now George is eating. It's going to go back and forth throughout the season. When you have two dominant receivers like that, who ends up eating next is either the tight end or the running back.
But
right?
CD's
So
been dropping a lot of easy balls lately.
exactly. He's been dropping a lot, right?
Yeah.
But again, if they're playing like this with one of their best players playing horribly, that's not going to continue throughout the season.
Correct.
So he's going to pick it up. And again, look, Jerry Jones is smiling because the Cowboys are in the conversation. They're not out of the playoff hunt. And again, but what does this do? It makes everything exciting, Mo. You get to come back here every other day and talk shit about it. So this is we're literally doing what we just said. What makes this all exciting? Teams with names, players with names, owners with faces that have personalities where we can speak and talk, joke, go up and down, go back and forth and banter. That's what makes it fun. Like when you have I'll go Jacksonville.
Yeah.
It's just men across the board. That's why everybody was so excited about the young rookie getting there.
With Travis Hunter, yeah.
Exactly. As soon as he went down, nobody's talking about Jacksonville.
How many times have we talked about Jacksonville all year?
Never.
Nothing.
Carolina.
when Hunter was there first.
Yeah, before he got hurt.
Before he got hurt, they was talking about him a lot.
I don't think we were.
No,
I don't
not
think
us.
the word
So
Travis
I think
Hunter.
we talked about his
think we
first
did,
game, his
yeah.
first touchdown. Not a lot, yeah.
It's just, but you're right, DJ. No names, no faces, just kind of a blah product.
Yeah, you need people who have historical fan bases, who have storylines to them. That's what makes sports.
Yeah.
You need, that's what makes Browns versus Steelers. That's what makes, whoever versus whoever. But
Dallas.
You mentioned the AFC North. Let's hit the AFC North real quick. So Sunday, Ravens beat the Jets, right? And the Bears beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
Ravens now sit at top of the AFC North. I know a couple of us up here predicted that the Ravens would crawl out of a 3 or 4 game deficit to win the AFC North, and they now sit at the top.
Yep.
Does that mean
We
you,
knew
Jeremy?
it. Yeah, we called it.
Alex?
Me and Parlay.
Hey, give me some. Hold on. Give me some. Virtual. Hey.
I didn't call it.
Man, get your ass out of here.
I said I didn't call it.
Oh, okay.
You see- Hey, look.
My fault.
He look.
I'm about to say you called the Steelers.
You trying to take my greatness away.
Nah.
Look, hey,
Hey, flash your light. You got it back.
yeah, I was just saying, hey man, listen to me. I was wrong. That's
It ain't over.
Let's
That's
hear
over.
what you got to say.
Yeah,
Alex.
let's talk about it.
that's over.
What, I mean, you asked me a question. I don't have too much to talk about.
What?
Listen, hold on. I'll let Alex know. Alex, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
This was all a conspiracy, bro. even Mo taking the Steelers. We got a whole nother group chat. This was all of a setup. So look, I saw the spirit and light that you had within inside yourself. That's from being on the fence, right? If you look at everybody else, we are a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah.
When we win, we high. When we lose, we very low, right? Like I'm sure Mo I'm sure Mo handing out Germ and Brian. They on that pink horsepower. Even wifey happy now, right? Look, Cleveland done won. Brian been smiling. He got the pink horsey. You know what I'm saying? He going for rides, right? So Mo says misery loves company,
Yeah.
right? I'm misery. Your company. I knew that I was going to go through a roller coaster of emotion throughout this whole season.
Talking about with Miami?
I just know.
Okay.
I wanted, and I saw the light that you had, the jovial coming in smiling, and I wanted to take that away. we conspired against you to finally get off the fence and go all in. Welcome. See how welcome right now.
Misery
It's just welcome, man. Hey, welcome.
No, I'm not miserable at all. It's not over. We still got.
See, that's how it starts. Say it for me, Alex. Mathematically, what?
Mathematically eligible.
See?
Hey, listen, it's not over because we still got to play the Ravens twice.
It's
See what I'm
over.
saying?
Oh, there you go.
It's over for y'all.
This
Yeah.
makes my
Germ.
day. Go ahead,
Germ.
Alex. Go ahead.
Germ.
It's not
great
over
stuff.
because we still have to play the Ravens twice.
You think
Am I right?
Germ, he's
Bro,
new.
there's always
Yeah.
a chance. I'm never going to go
DJ.
against my mob, right? The question originally was, are we going to win the AFC North? But now that it's down to, us versus the Ravens, I'm going to go with my mob. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I said the Ravens are on the come up. They're like, hey, they're doing well. They may be there. It's just not over.
It's
Okay?
over.
Just like for the Miami, right?
Listen.
What was you saying? Hey, we still mathematically eligible. It's not over. We need a few things to happen. We're in that same boat.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
Right.
it all starts with hope. Right? Listen, I just want to say welcome, Alex.
Yeah.
Listen, I just want to say welcome. Welcome to the roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
Welcome to 6 months of up and down roller coaster, flushing your terrible towel, throwing your hat. Just welcome. It's
Never
new to
bring my
you.
hat. I just don't bring my terrible towel when we lose.
It's new. Listen.
We're going to be all right, though.
It's over.
Welcome.
With that being said, I'm just clip this. I'm gonna say Jeremy, clip this wheel. It's over for the Steelers. I love Mike Tomlin.
Please clip it.
Listen to me. He can stay at the bottom with the Browns, the Steelers, all of us. We ain't going to the Super Bowl. I'm just here to admit it. I've admitted.
Not this year. Next year. Next year's our year.
No,
Next year is our year. We're going to Super Bowl. That's right.
No,
Hey,
no.
hey.
Okay, let's
Let's go.
We can go to the Super Bowl, as in get a plane ticket.
Hey, so we got two delusional Browns fans over here in the room.
Shador time. We going.
Hey DJ, we can go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Where is it?
We going?
If we book hotel flights and things now, I think we save 40%.
I don't even know where the Super Bowl at, but we can go. I don't know if Shador gonna get us there. And how about this? I'm gonna go to a game next year just to see Shador play, just for the excitement, just because he's an exciting individual, and I want to see him do well. And so, with that being said, we every day 3 p.m. And on Sundays at 6 a.m. Thanks you all for sharing. Thank you all for commenting in the comments. Thank you, as always, for joining Start with the Facts. And we'll check you out tomorrow.